With the January transfer window slammed shut, it is time to rank every Rangers 2024-25 signing so far. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, Rafael Fernandes is on this list, folks. Rafael Fernandes has played one game for Rangers, a total of like 15 minutes. Is he getting ranked? Is he getting flung in with the rest of them? You bet your bottom dollar. He's getting ranked and flung in with the rest of them. Obviously, it's going to be hard to judge him, but here, one game. Well, we have to base it off how much we paid for him, how much experience the guy's had bringing him in. But we'll get to him later on. All right. But my bottom category, they actually blanked it because I called it shite. So we're going to put shite in there. Up next, we have got Mohamed Diamonde. Don't we? We do. It is Mohamed Diamonde. I'm going to say decent, right? I would. I mean, I don't lie on this channel. It doesn't help seeing you're looking for back here, man. My eyesight's going. The only person I can really tell there are the ones that are zoomed in on their faces. The next three, I'm going to have to get right up to that screen. I think that's Barami. Anyway, yeah, Diamonde, right? €5 million fee. I mean, all right. And that's why he's going in decent, right? I think you'd be lying if you said he was great, and I think you'd be lying if you said he was bad. So to me, it's in about decent. Not really much more to say on the guy. Is he going to be a staple of that Rangers midfield going forward? Honestly, I think I would like to see him maybe be like a dependable squad player. I just don't think he's good enough to start every game, but that's kind of where we are at the minute, you know what I mean? I'd say Raskin, he's definitely growing into starting every game. But he goes missing. He has a great game, one in every five. That doesn't really work. Right, Barami, shite. I was torn there. I was torn between bad and shite. But you know what? 4 million goes missing pretty much every game he plays. Has he scored crucial goals? Absolutely. Cup final didn't really matter, but he still scored a goal. Motherwell, crucial goal. Got us up firing with his goal against Malmo. Like a minute in. But it's just not good enough, man. Like, we're not talking about a guy that stats are shite, even though we are. It's not just that. It's he's going missing. You can have a massive contribution to the team despite your stats being poor. You know what I mean? Like, a creative player like Hadji, he's not always going to get goals or assists every games, but he will be crucial in the way you play. I just don't feel like Barami is. Like, Old Trafford, missing. His best game was against Celtic, right, in the 3-0, because he was given a simple task, mark Callum McGregor, and he did it well. But the reality is, when you're playing like St Johnstone, Clement's not going to task Barami with marking Callum McPherson in the middle of the pitch, is he? If he even plays for St Johnstone still? I don't know. So, for me, he go in and shite. Robin Proper, a wee bit different to Barami. I don't think he goes missing. It's hard to go missing as a centre back. I think the only position you can, the only midfield and up front where you can go missing, I think. And obviously, I'm talking about wide midfield as well. If you go missing as a centre back, it's going to be noticed because you're going to concede a shit ton of goals. Some really good games, Proper, but some really shite games. He's not. I'm going to put bad. I can't. Is he shite? No, I think it is. He's not being used as good as he could be getting used. Put it that way. I think with Proper, he's been mismanaged. I mean, hell. We know he's not good in the SPFL, but we've been down to the bare bones and we've had to play him. In Europe, he's put in good showings. So I'll put him in there. Up next, we have got Hamza Igamani. Right. It's going to be great for me. Not quite fantastic. I don't think anyone's really going to get into fantastic here, if I'm being honest. Well, maybe the next guy, but yeah, Igamani, we got to factor in. Yeah, I think we're guaranteed to make profit on him, and I am factoring that into the deals. That's why Barami's so far down the bottom, because we're paying like 4 or 5 million for a guy that I just don't see anything in. With Hamza Igamani, like, we're going to easily make over 10 million when we sell him, right? Easily make over 10 million. So for me, factoring in the impact he's made, he's turned around a lot of games for Big Phil. I don't think Big Phil would be in a job without this guy. So yeah, I think Big Phil wouldn't be in a job without this guy. I don't think. I'm going to put him in great. Up next, Tierney. Right, you know what? I'm so tempted to put him in fantastic, but I'm not. I'm going to put him in front of Igamani, though, because he's went missing in a few of the big games. I think the Old Trafford, a few games against Celtic. he didn't have the greatest start, but I tell you what, man, the guy is bagging goals and assists for fun. And without him, where would Rangers Football Club be this season? Honestly, it's scary. Up next, we have got Jeffy. You know what? He's been better than decent, but he's not quite great. But I'm going to put him bottom of great because he's a youngster at the end of the day. You know, he only just turned 21, but he needs to cut the mistakes out. You know what I mean? He cost us a draw against Old Trafford. There's numerous other goals he's cost us. So, Jeffy, son, if you can just reel in the mistakes, you might be able to get to fantastic. And don't worry, we'll revisit this at the end of the season. But as of right now, this is February. All right. Up next, Connor Barron. Connor Barron. You know what? I'm going to put him bottom of decent. Because what you got to bear, this is a guy for free. I didn't expect Dick for this guy, I'll be honest. I said in the summer he'll probably be a flop and he'll barely even play for us. He has played for us. And he was a part of the Rangers midfield at the start of the season when we were worse. You know, once we got Raskin in there, this guy really hasn't seen many games. But I think as an option, he's decent. He's not as bad as like Ross McCausland in his position, put it that way. But to say he's bad, considering we got him for a free, the tribunal, you didn't pay Aberdeen. Read that. Fucking read that, folks, alright? Read that one. Up next, we've got Liam Kelly. I'm going to put decent. Signed him on a free when he's came in. He's been good. Only one mistake against Hibs that I can really fault him for, but for me, definitely not too bad. Right, up next, with Clinton and Salah. I'm going to put him above Jefty because I feel like this kid's made way less mistakes than Jefty, even though he only has been around a month, right? Signed him on a free, and he looks like he's our best centre back. It would be hard to put him in anything other than great. Now, maybe at the end of the season. I think at the end of the season, the top three here could be going to fantastic, but, you know, we need to win the Scottish Cup, right? And we need to do something in the league in terms of, like, fucking go on a massive run. It's done. Don't get that twisted. But I want to see like us win a load of games in a row in the league, and I want to see a good run in Europe, and hopefully all these guys can contribute to that. Up next, we've got Casemiro, Joe. I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put behind Connor Barron. Very hot and cold. I mean, yeah, he picked up a nasty injury, but I think some people are fucking rewriting history here. To be honest with this guy. And then up next, we have got Rafael Fernandez. I'm going to put him in front of Robin Proper. You're thinking, bad, Big Stevie, for one game. Yes, not that he was particularly bad in that game. It's just a nothing signing, honestly, but as well not even signing this kid. What's the point? I mean, I'd rather play Leon King. I mean, we've got Proper, Suter's back, we've got Nansala, right? There must be other youngsters in the RB team that we could play over this guy. This is just wasted wages, in my opinion, man. Don't understand it. Anyway, that's my tier list. You know, people may go, here, for a team that's doing shite this season, it's very top hit heavy. You know what? I don't think you can really fault most of the new players, but when you break it down in the cold hard facts, it's like Proper has been a part of a shite defence that's cost us so many points. Is Barami the worst player of the season? I think pound for pound he is, honestly. The guy does nothing. You know, I think you just got to bear in mind, like, Connor Barron, he's not that good, but I'm not going to pretend here, he's shite and he hasn't lived up to expectations, because in terms of his expectations, I think he's lived up, man. He's just a bit of a not dud. I don't know. I don't really know what to say. But don't get it twisted. If this was like a full Ranger squad for this season, the amount of players down at the bottom would be insane. Anyway, till next time. Peace.